Hello again, and welcome back to the card mart. This is a very nice way of doing the out of this world effect. Hopefully it'll keep your spectators' attention a little bit longer because it's not as laborious and tedious and long. You know, well, you know the out of this world effect. If you don't, there's loads of videos on it. I've done quite a few versions. Why not check them out? Anyway, this is just a nice way of doing it to keep their attention. The four kingdoms. Each kingdom is ruled by a king. Obviously, you have a king ruling a kingdom. And each one of these kings has got his own little army because he has got a little kingdom. So he's got a little army there, and he's got a little army there. And yeah, you can tell I'm counting. He has a little army there, and he has a little army there. And as you can see, he's got the army of the clubs, he's got the army of the hearts, he's got the army of the spades, and he's got the army of the diamonds. And as I say, they all live together quite happily, in peace, for years and years. But then one day, they happen to have a fallout. At this point, you collect the cards up the way you just see me do it, starting with your diamonds. Have them in chased order. Have them in chased order. Helps you, does help you a little bit in certain places. Chased order. Pick them up, diamonds, spades, hearts, and then clubs. So the clubs are the top one. You might have noticed I had the jack as the face card on each pile. Yeah, I have the jack as the face card on each pile. And you'll turn it over, and now you're going to do any kind of false shuffle you want to do, as long as you don't disturb a single card in the packet. So you could do a Hindu, take off a small packet, come back, drop that on it so it's out jogged at the back on the cover of your hand, and take it back in this hand, bring that under, put it underneath that packet, just take another small packet off the top, put that underneath, another small packet off the top, put that underneath, take the last packet and put that underneath, and you just shuffle your packet without shuffling it, or do a push through, or any kind of shuffle you want, saying that the armies go into battle. A push through would probably be your better one. It's what I'd prefer. Small chunk off with your left hand and pull it to the left, so you're taking the top to the left. Shuffle some of your right hand packet, which is the bottom of the packet, shuffle them in and finish with some of your bottom packet. Push together, get some air in between them, square it up, give a little push and a kink and a push and a kink so the end comes out, strip it out and put it on the top. Right? Any way you want to do your false, whatever. So the armies are all destroyed and scattered. So two kings go running off to try and find their men, while two others use their brains. They just get the horn out, don't they? Yeah, on the top of the castle battlements, and give a good blast with the horn. And one by one, the soldiers decide to start coming back. At this point, you deal down 11 cards and no more than 11, no less. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. You deal 11 cards and you square them up, saying some of their army has come back. Now at this point, you've got the jack of diamonds on the bottom of the packet, so you are quite able to give the packet a cutting, because you do not want to be taking the jack of diamonds off the bottom of the packet when you're doing this next bit. So give the packet a cutting and say, but the kings are getting tired, so they call out for the generals. So at which point you're going to go through the packet and you're looking for the jack of hearts, which you take out and put on him, not showing them cards obviously. Then you look for the jack of clubs, which should be right next to your jack of diamonds. You know your jack of diamonds was your bottom card, so you'll cut them off and bring them to the bottom, putting your pack back in order as you take the jack of clubs off. And they start calling for the rest of the soldiers. And again, you deal down 11 cards. Any way you want to, or any way the spectator tells you to. 7, 8, 9, 10, and 1 there is 11. Put this packet down. Then, as with every other out of this world, you'll pick up that entire packet, square it, turn it, and put it down. This one, you'll pick everything up except for the king. pick everything up except for the king, flip your king over, and then sandwich them together that way, so that the king ends up facing down on the bottom of the packet, but they might be unaware of that. Flip it over, put them together, then spread out that packet and then that packet to show that they have actually got all their men back. The red king got all his red soldiers, the black general got all of his soldiers, the black king got his on the first go, and the red general got all of his on his go. Take off the black ones, all of the black ones, thank you, and make sure that the king ends up on the face, and just put them to one side. Do the same with these, pick up the king, put it to the face, close it up, and you can put them away. You see, these two kings then come back after seeing what they've done. Make sure your kings go down the same order. That's why you're having chased, right? Because the next one is going to be the spade. Having a chased order, at this point you know which order they go. So you turn them around like I did because I picked them up wrong. So these do the same thing. Start calling for their soldiers. Again, just deal down 11 cards. Any way you'd like to. 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, and one more is 11. At this point, give them another cutting because you've got jack of diamonds on the bottom. Give them another cutting. Look through and say they call for their generals. Then you're not taking the jack of diamonds from the bottom. Now, you know the jack of diamonds was on the bottom. So you can take the jack of diamonds off first. Oh, and put it down on the black one. And then cut them which way above it, because that was in there. Take out the jack of diamonds, cut them to the bottom, turn it over, and then show the jack of spades. Deal down another 11 cards. Well, you can't deal down any more because you've only got 11 cards. And you do the exact same thing again. Collect all of them together, turn them over as you put them down. Pick all of them up, bring it across, flip the king over, flip them all together. And then you can spread them out, and you can spread them out. And again, the black king, the red jack, the red general, the red king, and the black general. And again, collect them up so that the king's on the face. And you bring everything back together, and then you say they realised war was no good, didn't do anybody any good, as you just spread them out to show so they all lived in harmony again with all of their correct soldiers. Yeah, and there we go. Just a very nice way of doing the Out of This World, which is, well, a bit different, and as I say, should keep your spectators' attention a bit longer because they're getting done in little chunks. Anyway, I'm going to shut up now because this is taking way too long. I do hope you enjoyed it anyway. Thank you very much for watching. I'll see you again soon.